It is 25 past 8 on a Friday night. I am in my onesie, shirtless. I have my injured dog out of surgery here because I have to look after her. And I would not normally be making a video right now, but the cops need my assistance with drone stuff. So I figured I'd make a video for you guys. They need me to take just screenshots of RSA data, so that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so we are gonna start off by going straight to, let's go to my work account. We're going to go, first I need to get Google Earth. So this is just a quick Google Earth down. What happened? Why did you open to Zoom? That's interesting. Google Earth, there you go. You get the first thing you need obviously is Google Earth if you need to take photos of a location, right? Okay, dude, this is not what I wanted, man. I want Google. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I'm a little bit peed off that they need me to do this now. They literally phoned me 10 minutes ago. The colonel phones me 10 minutes ago and says, "Josh, I need your help." I'm like, oh my fucking God. So here we are going. All right, so there you go. So you go Google Earth Pro download. You then go to this one over there, the last one at the end. You go ahead, you go close. Well, you don't, but I do, okay? You then go download Earth Pro on desktop. Yes, no, don't help Google. Just go accept and download. All right? If you choose to help Google, they're going to take a lot of your information, and you just don't want that, all right? Then before we open before we open Google Earth, we also need RSA data. What do? You type in ATNS RSA data KML. There you go. Go to the first one here, Aeronautical Information Management, RSA Airspaces in 3D. Just scroll to the bottom, click up, download KMZK. They've got some cool new things here. We don't need them. We just need download KMZ file. Right, it's there. Now we're going to go there. If you can't find it there, you're going to go to your folders over here. You're going to go downloads. You'll find it there. Okay, Google Earth Pro. Let's go. It'll open up. It'll install. Do the whole installation process. I'm going to go ahead and do that and then hit you back up when this thing is ready. The download is finished. It is now installing, as you can see. Cool. Close. Go ahead and then move on over to our RSA data. You'll see it there. You're going to click on it. You're going to click on it again. Okay, double click. It's going to open automatically. Once it's opened, when it takes its sweet ass time, don't show tips. But once it's opened, you come back to here. You go out. You go to this. You delete it. You go to this. You delete it. Okay. Rule of thumb, once you've downloaded and installed something, delete the download folder. It's on your computer already. Okay, cool. We're now in our Google Earth. Don't show again. Stop showing me nonsense. All right. Now, what you need to do just to make it nice and clean for yourself. Firstly, you're going to get rid of all of this stuff. So let's get rid of all of this. Okay. However, there are things that we need. So number one, you do want terrain. I'm not going to explain what they do now. Okay. If you want to know details, go to my Udemy course. We'll have everything for you. But for now, just click terrain. You're going to click 3D buildings. You're going to click roads. It's going to help you. If you've got a slow computer, don't use roads. Just go straight to borders and labels. Okay, the three main ones: borders and labels, 3D buildings, terrain. Roads are for those if you have a mid-range to high-range computer, you can select roads as well. Okay, now you can see there's a whole big mess here. Why? This is a whole aeronautical chart represented on Google Earth for you. That is the power of the RSA data. You can even see that it is a 3D representation. We do not need to see all of this. You're going to come to the left here to your layers tab. You're going to click that there so it goes down. You can then, if you want to, come to the top here. You're going to see double arrows. You can then make this bigger or smaller for yourself. Okay. Sightseeing tour, I'm going to go ahead and delete that. I don't need it. All right. What I do need is RSA data. However, you're going to see there's two RSA datas. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select that. I'm going to move it into my places by click and drag into my places. I can then delete this one there. That is just the download folder to install it onto Google Earth. Once it's there, it's there. We've got the data here. Okay. Now you're going to see the big mess, right? We've got a whole big mess. So let's go ahead and deselect all of this. There you go. Aerodromes and helistops. We're going to go through this as though we are about to fly because this is for the cops. So I actually have to do this diligently. So You got your aerodromes and helistops. Yes, as a drone, you always need to know those. Airspaces, we don't need all of them. What we need is CTAs, we don't need CTAs or TMAs. My mind's just on radio telephony, but we need ATZs and CTRs, FADs, Ps, Rs. Definitely we want some glider areas. You're then going to come to number 10. You're going to click the drop down. Okay, this arrow right there. It's going to go from the side to facing down. And you just go special rules areas. Just those. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, you can then click that and then come up to Airspace, click that, make it look nice and neat. Routes you don't need, waypoints you don't need, nav aids you don't need, okay? These things are cool to have. They would help you with certain things, but luckily I don't have to go into detail. I just need pictures, screenshots of certain places. Now, the dude did say that they were going to send me the locations, the coordinates. They haven't yet. I know they need this desperately. I don't know what they're taking their time with, but either way, I'm going to go ahead and see if I can find what they need. So it's in Durban is where it is, and they said Hoy Park. So they're taking off at Hoy Park. Good girl, Zuzus. Yes, that's right. This is the one. Durban, Hoy Park in Durban. And then there's a stadium. There's a stadium nearby somewhere where they're going to be flying. Now, I'm sure that what they need, I think this might be the stadium right there. Durban whoops, that doesn't tell me very much, right? Because this is talking about the airspace. But yes, obviously this is the stadium, right? So I'm assuming what they're going to do is take off here, head to the stadium, fly around the stadium, and come and land. Because they're taking off and landing in the same spot. At least that's what they told me. So the first thing we need to know is we need to see what sort of airspace it's in. Okay, you can see that we've got a nice big blue here. If you go ahead and click the big blue, you're going to get your Durban Special Rules area. You'll see that it hits the ocean and it kind of ends there, okay? So first thing we need to do is go ahead and set up our, with using our tools at the top. Forgive all the freaking zooming and whatnot. Okay, we're going to go to the top here. Up here, you're going to have that yellow icon. Click that yellow icon, put it in Hoy Park. I don't know where they're going to take off, honestly, but somewhere there, okay? And we're going to say, we're going to then come to this block up here. We're going to say SAPS, or at least I'm going to say SAPS, TO, and land zone. And I'm happy. Okay. Now with that being there and with Hoy Park being highlighted as I have selected it, we can now go ahead and take our photos. Okay, so I'm going to do one with the roads and I'm going to do one without. So you're going to go to your screenshot. On Mac, it'll just be screenshot, but on Windows, you need the snipping tool. Snipping tool, new, and then you go ahead and you do that. Okay, so that's number 1 over there. Cool. We're gonna go ahead and save as let's save as SAPS1 zoomed out Hoy Park. Okay, and then we're gonna zoom in. We're gonna zoom in right in close. We're gonna click over here so that they know that we're in Durban Special Rules area, and we're gonna go ahead and do another snipping tool. New. And there you go. And save SAPS Hoy Park zoomed in with airspace. Okay, and I think you can kind of get the picture about what you're supposed to do now, right? But now I need to make sure that they can see what the airspace is. So I'm going to zoom out. I'm going to then use my, I'm first going to put my roads off so it doesn't look so freaking confusing. Layers, move the layers up, get rid of roads. Okay, put layers down again. Come back to places, move the places up. And we're going to go ahead and do another screenshot. Snipping tool, bruh, come on. Snipping tool. There you go. Okay, new. And then we're going to do that. Right, so we can see. I'm going to say SAPS Durban S Special Rules area. Okay, and finally I'm going to zoom in and get the nearest airspaces around. So we've got the FALE, which is obviously a huge international airport. We're going to put that there. Okay, we've got the FALE. So we're going to say SAPS, FALE, airspace, nearby aerodrome. All right. And then we're going to click on this one down here, the FAR 51. That is our nearest FAR. So once again, snipping tool, new. Okay, I'm sorry if my patience is wearing thin a little bit, but SAPS FAR 51, nearby FAR, nearby, let's just put restricted airspace so that everybody is clear about what everything is. Okay, then we're going to come zoom in and you're going to double check this is all FAR 51. Okay, it's the Durban Harbor, so of course it's a restricted airspace. Okay, then we're going to come here, we're going to click this one, FAR 50. There's another FAR, I don't think it's necessary for us to put that one down. Okay, you can then see FAD 57 would be our nearest FAD, so we're going to go ahead and do that one there. So you then come and boom shaka. SAPS FAD, what was it? 57. I hope so. Nearest danger area. Okay. Yebo. So it's military helicopter flying training area. Luckily for the SAPs, none of this stuff really matters. I'm even shocked that they're asking me to do this. However, it's cool. It makes I guess, a cool video for us. Okay, so now if we zoom in to the side, we can then see that we've also got an ATZ here as well. Always double check. Okay, it might look like things are the same, but no, you can see clearly that these are different airspaces. And if you ever get stuck, you can actually do this. Okay, you can actually see on the side what all the different airspaces are. So you can see that that one's lower down. You can see it's a smaller airspace. So therefore, we have an ATZ. So that is the nearest ATZ. We're then going to go snipping tool, click, okay, FAVG ATZ. All right. So let's say FAVG ATZ. We're going to say nearest ATZ aerodrome. All right. And that is what we need to do. Okay. Now, if they want to know, if they really want to know if there's anything else, we could highlight the helicopter over there. We could highlight the helicopter over there. We could include FAD 58. We could include FAD 56. And we could include FAR 50. But it's not necessary. If they come back to me and say, hey, we need the extra stuff, then I guess I just have to do that for them. But not me having taught them how to do this, and then they still come and ask me for this. But whatever, I know that everything was rushed with them, so unfortunately I know that they still need assistance, and I guess I'm happy to help. Otherwise I wouldn't be doing it. But that's how you do it, dudes. That's how you get your Google Earth, your RSA data, and that's how you then use the data to create your little folder. So what I would then do is I would go and I would make a little folder, maybe on the desktop. So in fact, what I would do is then come to the desktop, I would right-click, new folder, and I would say flight data or flight planning data, something like that. Open it up, and I would then go to wherever the freaking... Oh man, now I need to go and find it. So let's go snipping tool there, and let's see where it saves. Okay, so let's go new. Let's just do that. And then, yeah, save as whatever. Okay, it saves in main storage. That does not help me. Main storage, users, user PC, pictures. Okay, it's in pictures. There we go. So in our pictures, we go screenshots. We then can move, we can then move them into our flight data. So if we go to pictures here, and we open up flight data, we go to our screenshots, we go and get our SAPs. Whoops, I didn't say SAPs. It's important that I say SAPs there. Okay, so we've got SAP. Excuse me, what are you doing? There and there, and then everything else is fine. So we then go ahead and move that in there. Okay, and that is how you do that, my dudes. I hope you learned a lesson or two, and I will see you in the next video.